Hello guys, welcome to Loading Games YouTube channel. In this video, I will tell you how to create a perfect squad because sometimes you guys are new in this game and you don't know how to create a perfect squad because every player choice is very important in this game. So if you are watching this video, you don't need to depend on any other YouTuber or any other people or to your friends. You can easily do it by yourself. Okay, so at first I will show you by this squad. So this squad is basically best for quick counter, you know tactics. I am a long ball counter, that's the reason I have selected long ball counter manager. But if you are a quick counter player, this squad is best. So at first, if you are using a single center forward, then that should be a goal poacher. So what is goal poacher? Goal poacher always, their tendency is to score a goal and they always try to be in the opponent's penalty box area. Okay, so if you are using a single center forward, go for goal poacher. Now the thing is that as a RWF you can use a creative playmaker sometimes, but I will recommend prolific winger because we are using a creative playmaker at the LWF position. Okay, so that's the reason I will suggest you to use RWF, a prolific winger or roaming flank. So you can do one thing, you can cut inside the box and you can score a curl. And here I am using a player who has great pinpoint crossing. If you are using and you want to do pinpoint crossing, the lofted pass is the key. It should be more than 85, and also curl is important. The more curl, the more good pinpoint crossing. But Pedri card is too good, he is having 80 curl. And also this thing is very important, that is pinpoint crossing skill and double touch. So if your tendency will be, you will provide pinpoint crossing by Pedri, and from this area as a RWF, cut inside the penalty box of the opponent and score a curler goal. And always remember, if you are using two attacking midfielder, one should be whole player. So whole player duty is to move inside the opponent box. Okay, and they can also assist you, and sometimes they can receive the pass and also they can score. Now I am using another attacking midfielder as a creative playmaker. Okay, because creative playmaker is needed, they will create or provide the through pass. Di Maria having great through pass, and you can also use any other player if you want. And if you are using a single defender, don't use any orchestrator or box to box, because orchestrator will move forward, box to box will roaming around every area of the pitch, and anchorman is kind of, they will fall down to the center back position sometimes. So it's better to use an anchorman whenever you are using a single defender. See, he is an anchorman. And see, to make some good defending, I am using a defensive fullback as a right hand side. Okay, so he will help you to stay here. Okay, and if we are using a defensive right back, that's the reason I am using a offensive left back. Okay, from this side he will try to provide the cross, or sometimes he will provide the ball to Pedri. And if you are for two center back, try to use this combination, one build up, and along with him you can use extra frontman or destroyer, but my favorite is destroyer. And goalkeeper, best goalkeeper is in this game is for best card Courtois, Manuel Neuer. Okay, and Peter Cech, if you have any card of Peter Cech you can use. Casillas, in real life he is good, but I will not recommend him in this game. Okay, and always try to keep some you know substitution which is meaningful. See, I can use Haaland in the second half. Okay, so I don't need many more center forward option because I am using an iconic center forward, so his form will never be go down. Okay, and the Neymar is the new card. So for the fascination or passion, if you like Neymar, you can use him as a center forward, but for best result don't use him if you are using single forward. Okay, see, here I am using another super sub. Okay, in the second half, so prolific winger, but he is having pinpoint crossing, so it will help you to provide cross in the second half from the right wing position. And if you want, you can use you know uh, any other player, okay, who will cut inside the penalty box. So for this formation, that best will be quick counter. Now I will show you another formation. Okay, see, so this is this formation, it is very popular. I am a long ball counter, so I am using a long ball counter manager Cristobal Buena. So here I am using two goal poacher. Okay, so this is the formation where you can use Neymar, because you already have another center forward who is a goal poacher, right? So along with goal poacher in two center forward formation, you can easily use Neymar. Okay, and here I will suggest you, if you are using a single attacking midfielder, that should be a, you know, whole player, because whole player will, you know, go move forward and they will receive the pass, or sometimes they will score. As a LMF position, I am using Caustic, who is a cross specialist having pinpoint crossing. Okay, another RMF, you know, I am using Molina because he can play there, and he is also having the pinpoint crossing, and his lofted pass 80, curl 80, and also having defensive capability, speed acceleration 90. You can also use Joao Cancelo, okay, Trent Alexander-Arnold, okay, for best result. And single defender, so I am using Anchorman. And again, if you are using a defensive right back, then your left back should be offensive, so that he can provide pinpoint crossing. And if you are using left back defensive, then right back should be offensive. So I love this combination, that is, you know, already build up, and along with build up, it is a destroyer. Okay, and I am using this goalkeeper. And see, I always keep meaningful super sub. See, Haaland will take place here. Okay, and always left footed player kindly use at right hand position. Okay, and see, Bruno Fernandes will replace Johan Cruyff. Pedri will replace Caustic, okay, or Di Maria can replace Caustic, okay, and RMF position you can use Chisa or Default, having pinpoint crossing. My backup defender, that is, you know, if you are using a iconic or legend goalkeeper, you don't use any backup goalkeeper, because their form never go red. So you can see another backup left back, and left back should be having a double touch, so better to use Davis. And also see my backup right back defensive, that is you know, Applicator. And also I have the backup center back who is build up Tomori, and a destroyer Rodriguez. Your substitution will be meaningful. This formation you can also use in position game, and also in quick counter, or also out wide. Okay, and now I will show you a meta formation, which is also very popular, 4-3-3. So in meta formation I am doing, it is a single center. For single center forward, always remember, for a good result you should use a goal poacher. And here you can see, as a right winger I am using again a prolific winger, so who will cut inside and he will go for the curler. And the left winger I am using Di Maria, because his best foot is left foot, having pinpoint crossing. Okay, and he don't have, I will always suggest the player having pinpoint crossing, they should have double touch. So Di Maria don't have, so I add double touch. Okay, and their speed acceleration should be good. Okay, as a CMF I am using Pedri, because this Pedri you can use easily in left wing position, but I am here using as a center midfield creative playmaker, because, you know, creative playmaker always create the chance, and having good low pass and lofted pass. Single DMF, so I am using Casemiro. If you are using two DMF, you can use one Anchorman along with one orchestrator, Dester, or box to box. This card, Modric, is a DMF card but orchestrator. So orchestrator will move and then fall down. Okay, sometimes you can use whole player, but always try to use whole player in which side you have the defensive fullback, because if you are using whole player, he will create the space. So your this player defensive fullback, he will, you know, taking care of that place, along with one single center forward, that is, you know, build up. And my favorite combination, destroyer. The left back same, I am using a offensive one. Okay, sometimes you can do, suppose you love box to box player, so if you are using box to box player, use the box to box player which side you have defensive fullback, because box to box player always roaming around every side of the pitch. So if he move here, then he will save your, you know, back line. So that is the main thing. Sometimes you can also use, you know, whole player, I already told that. So this is how you should play. And also this player, you know, in the second half, meaningful super sub in the second half, Haaland. Okay, the prolific winger, he is having pinpoint crossing, so I will use him. And in the LWF, we have caustic, okay. And you can also use destroyer if you want, but the creative playmaker is must, always remember that, because they will help you to create the pass and the lob pass and lofted pass. So this all about the video. I hope now you can create your squad by yourself. If you need any kind of information, don't forget to comment. Take care. Bye bye.